Hi, this is Pat, and we're playing No Man's Sky. I'm Tyler's dad, and I wanted to share with you some of the fun I'm having. What this is something taking off with the games as you search for ruins, of which are just a couple of busted rocks. Well, what I wanted to do was what happens with a real place that starts historically and then is carried on. So that's what I've done with this level or this base. So we're going to share this with you right now. This is what the game starts you with. Now I've already, as you can tell, I've been trying to restore and add some things to this. And this is the upper level. For those of you who are playing this of course is the target there, but I've been moving on. We have two races. There's a created race that started this for the Korvax, and then there's a follow-up race known as the autophage, who rebuild themselves using technology. So to me, in what sense, they have incorporated what is there, and with the mystique, with the still backstory, they started to do this. Many people may think in Star Trek terms of this is sort of like the board. So let's imagine that instead of just a dead temple, that this has actually been occupied by later generations of people. Now what really is kind of cool is that if you go and look this one up, which is called the Great Korvax Temple of Karnak, with K, every couple of hours all of the material grows back, so you get to re-excavate it every time that you go and play. So you see right here we've got sort of an overgrown area. So what makes it fun is that you can reveal the things that I have put into this level. Now this is sort of, okay, you've got a church kind of setting. This is a chapel. There's an altar with the deities. This, of course, is the place to put our portal here, which is our magic way to get to other places. So we're going to go through and clear off some space here. Now, this is sort of the new main street for the people who live here. And as you can see in this hill up here, wow, it's all overgrown. So what we will do is clear it all out so you can get that. And this is my main house on this planet. There's a little power station. I think this is very fun because you can come back and play this again and again. And well, there's stuff, but then you reveal more. You get to see the details I've put into it. So it's not static like when I have seen some other setups. Now we'll see there is the original temple, and here is where it is being assimilated by the autophage. So what's going on in the houses? Well, people are living here. This is a Tom shared home. This one's pretty easy. Good place for a couple of friends to hang out and just watch their big screen TV. Now you'll notice that this is, we're going to move back a bit in technology. This is sort of the, what we would consider sort of the present day futuristic kind of home. But what followed stone was bachelor pad there. And this is where, of course, the assimilation is coming in. If we look out this window, you see there's the start of a mine. Support the view. Now we're getting close to sort of original stone dwellings here. And they start giving way to the autophage, technical assimilation. Okay, well, this is somebody who has gone over and has their own station. So instead of beds and kitchen tables, we've got other things. Now, many temples would have devout acolytes. And so what we have here is a bunch basically to support about a dozen people. Now you can see through some of this where we are at the point of mingling technologies. Now, of course, we're moving back out. Something's happening here. I put a warning label because, well, it looks like we have a place where people are being converted. Dare I say the term assimilated. A couple of specialized bio beds turn corporeals into just like with any city, you do have your sort of homeless class, people who are sort of living on the street. And this would be somebody who is sort of the apothecary, which is right across the street from the actual doctor's office. Wow, doctor's office is fine. So, as you would expect with any good futuristic, there's a healing bed here, doctor supplies, but it's hard to get by without an economy, so this would be sort of the main healing place. This person sells specialty items. And this home has been completely taken by nature. A couple of people who work here. Now we leave behind sort of the past and start to approach where the community has been progressive to. We have this nice hydroponic garden here. which was a nice hydroponic garden. But nature has come back. Makes it so that we have to find what's been created. So if you go back here and try to find this will all be underground. And instead of just finding a couple of rocks, I think this is more worthwhile in terms of finding something to look for instead of a few keys and a big chest. So, but what happens here is that you have the people who, devoted followers, people who work to support the community. Shed for equipment. This is what the Korvax, when they become the autophage, look for. They are recycled people, and so they need a lot of supplies in order to rebuild themselves. So this is their supply depot of parts that they can use to transform themselves into divine beings. Anyway, a road out to the country so you can visit trading centers, look for other resources. But for the most part, because of my ATV, the road does not have to be completely closed. And this is the temple, and as you can see if you've been playing the game, this is the combination of trying to use the best features of the game, extend the mythology, and create something I find very enjoyable, and I hope you will too.